Building an online marketplace used to require a dev team, months of work and thousands of dollars. Today I'm going to build one from scratch though, no coding and using AI. And by the end of this video you'll see a fully working marketplace with payments, seller onboarding, listings and a real checkout. Let's go! And just before we jump in, marketplaces are not normal websites. You don't just need pages. Because you need two-sided payments with Stripe Connect, seller dashboards and commission logic, payout tracking and a lot of trust systems. So many no-code tools like Webflow and Bubble can design a nice front end, but they can't handle all the marketplace logic properly. And that's what a marketplace builder like Prometora does. So let's start building. Cool. So this is what we are going to be building today then, a marketplace for local handmade crafts and home decor. Marketplace name will be Heart and Handmade. Sounds good. This is the hero image, and then we will make one listing, and we will also make a listing type for, let's say, tables, because then you can see how that works. So for this kind of marketplace, maybe you could have the listing type tables, I don't know, pottery, candles, chairs, whatever, right? But in this instance, I'm just gonna make one or two listing types, and one of them will be tables, and then we will basically make one listing, and we will also set up payments, of course. Let's do it. So I'll go to Prometora, and I'm gonna be choosing custom with AI in this instance. And then let's add this, right? So the marketplace idea was this. So I'll add that down here, and the name, let's add that here, right? Heart and Handmade. Sounds pretty good. Let's do it. And we're gonna go for a bold and modern. Okay, so it's building, as you can see here. And now in just a few seconds, we will have the first version here. And then of course, we'll adjust from there. So here you can see we have our hero here with a title and a subtitle here. And then we have something about why choose heart and handmade, support local artisans, own something truly unique. That sounds good. Ready to find your next favorite handmade treasure. So first of all, I want to change the hero image here. So I'm going to do that like this. So it is uploading, and now we should see the new hero image, and we see it now. That's good. So let's maybe just make this one a little bit bigger maybe. Let's do that like this. Okay, that's better. Cool. We also will very soon have an about page and a contact page, as you can see here. So let's just, oh, here it is. So the contact page is like this. We'd love to hear from you. Then there's a form, and we have an FAQ here, and it's already filled in. How long does shipping usually take? Most orders ship within 3 to 7 business days. Okay, cool. So then you can adjust from there, of course. And the about heart and handmade. Cool. That's good. Awesome. That's good. Let's just quickly change the navigation as well, like that, and maybe add a navigation, add a link to the all listings, the about and the contact. Okay, cool. Nice. Okay, so let's now quickly set up Stripe Connect. Okay, so you go to the store settings by clicking down there, and then let's go to the payment area. So first of all, you have to enable purchase buttons, of course, and then you click here on Stripe Connect, and then you can see that it's asking for the publishable key and the secret key. So let's go to our Stripe account and go to your test environment to begin with. You do that up here in the top left corner, and then you click down here on developers and go to overview, and then you can see here that you can copy the publishable key and the secret key. So basically you just copy each one of them and paste them here. So one by one, do like this, like that, and then you save. And that is basically it to begin with for setting up Stripe Connect, because you always want to start with using your test account on Stripe to test that everything is working before you use the live key. So once you've tested everything and everything is working, then of course you just switch to your live environment keys. But to begin with, start with your test keys. Great, and let's also just set the commission rate. So you scroll all the way down to the bottom here, and then you can see you can set the commission rate right here. So let's actually go pretty high for this one. So let's do 20% maybe. Let's do 20%. So basically on each transaction, commission, you as the marketplace owner will earn 20%. So you can see here, sale amount 100, your commission 20%. Okay, so then let's go to the listing form, because as we were talking about just in the beginning, we need to have two different types of listings, right? So the first one was going to be tables, right? So we call this one tables, and then we will have another one. Let's say that one is chairs, and maybe actually it could also be wooden tables, but okay, let's just keep it as tables. Let's just scroll down here. So the pricing model is a fixed price. Yeah, so the price is fixed price. We are not allowing free listings. We don't need calendar, location, and so on. We don't need that, but we do need maybe one or two custom fields here. So right now you can see here we're asking for the title, description, and price. Maybe let's also ask for type of material, and maybe let's make that a select, and the placeholder will then be select the material. And for the options we add for now wood, metal, plastic, other. Okay, cool. So you can see here it will look like this: type of material, select the material. Basically I think that's good to have. Currency, we're keeping this one in US dollars, and let's require at least one image. So you can see here that is a required field. Now you can also add a video if you want to. So this is basically how it will look like. So title, description, price, type of material, images. You have to add at least one image, and then you can basically publish your listing. Cool. Let's try and make a listing. Actually, before we make the listing and also make a test purchase, let's also just set up shipping. Why not? Because we're here anyway. So we enable shipping, and do we enable a shopping cart? Let's do that as well. That just means that you can then buy from multiple different sellers at the same time, basically. So there will be a, the typical shopping cart from Amazon. You will have that one, and then you can check out that way as well. Okay, we'll add a flat rate shipping, and let's say that the shipping cost here, so that's actually a little bit tricky because it's flat rate, but let's say it is pretty high because now we're actually making a table listing, so maybe it is actually pretty high. Then let's do $50, but free shipping will be above a listing that is 500. Let's say that. For countries, we'll only do United States in this instance. Shipping deadline after placing an order. So set a deadline for sellers to ship the orders. Orders not shipped in time will be automatically cancelled and refunded. So I would say you probably need 7 days to ship. And let's also enable buyer delivery confirmation so that we require buyers to confirm they received their orders before releasing seller payouts. So we send the confirmation email after 5 days, and we auto release payouts after 10 days. Let's say shipping settings are saved. So let's now go and actually make the listing. So let's go to the live marketplace. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty good. So let's first of all sign up as a seller on our own marketplace, because that's the only way we can then make a listing. So I'm just going to sign up. So I have signed up, and as you can see here, I am logged into the seller dashboard here. So I click on the create a listing, and now you can see our two listing types here. So we have tables and chairs. So I will make a tables listing. Title will be wooden beautiful table for sale. I will add something similar in the description. Wooden beautiful table for sale. Maybe also add hardly used. Price $300. Material, so that is the drop down we made. So the custom field. So we pick wood, and then we upload the 3 images. So these 3 ones, and we maybe pick this one as the primary one because I like that one, and we publish it immediately and create the list. Nice. So that is published. Great. So now let's go to the all listings page to see what it looks like on that page, and then we'll try and make another account, a buyer account, and then we'll try and make a test purchase. So let's go to the all listings page. So it looks like this. Cool. So that category here, we probably don't need that one. So let's actually just remove that one. So we do that in here in the store settings, and we toggle that one off, and that should be it, I think. Let's just refresh, and we can see that that is gone now. Okay, and when I then go to the listing, you can see that it looks like this. I can of course go through the images like this. I can buy it now, I can add it to cart, and I can also message the seller. So that is all good. Actually, we don't need the quantity, so we can remove that as well. That is this one, show the quantity selectors. So we just toggle that one off, save, and then when we go here and refresh, that one is gone. Cool. So now let's try and sign up as a buyer and then make a purchase basically. Great. So I've now signed up and logged in on another account because of course I have to do that because I cannot buy my own listing. So now of course I can click on the buy now and that will take me directly to the checkout, but I can also click on the add to cart and that will basically just add it up here to the cart and then I can go to the checkout from there. So let's try and do that. So I add it to cart. You can then see that it's added to the cart up here. I click on that one and then you can basically see what I have in the cart. You can also see that add 200 more for free shipping. So shipping is $44. Actually, I thought that we added 50, but let me just check. Shipping is $44 actually. So I thought I had added 50 here actually. So let's just change that to 50 and let's go back here. I just refresh and now it says $50. That's what I wanted it to be. Okay, cool. So you can see here, add 200 more for free shipping. Cool. So now let's proceed to the checkout. And you can see here, it cost me $350 because shipping is $50. And let's check out then. So here, of course, I just add some fake information because we're in test mode. So I'm just testing right now if all of this is working. For the card, I just add 42, 42, 42 because that is a fake card that you can use on Stripe to basically test if everything is working. And then I just click pay. Cool. So you can see that it worked. Order confirmed. These are the order details. And you can see that everything went through. I also received this email from the buyer side. You can see that my order was confirmed and this is what I bought and so on. Now from the seller side, I made this one. You made a sale and these are basically your earnings. So product sales 300 plus the shipping, that was $50. But then there's the platform fee, which was pretty high. That was 20%, that is $60. And then there's the payment processing, which is also on the seller, which was $9. So your earnings are $281 basically. But they will only be released once you ship. So let's just go ahead and do that. So here I'm logged in as the seller and you can see that I have this awaiting shipment basically. So you can see that I need to add a tracking number and the shipping carrier information here. So now I'm just going to go ahead and add a tracking number and shipping carrier so you can see what it looks like. So adding a tracking number, shipping carrier, UPS, and I mark it as shipped. Cool. It says here then payout held until buyer confirms delivery, of course, because the seller will only get their money once the buyer receives the shipment. Now from the buyer side, the buyer received this email, your order has been shipped, this is the tracking number, and this was the shipping carrier. Okay, great. So let's say that 3 days have passed. I, as the buyer, have received my table and I will then go here and confirm the delivery. So I just click this button, boom, and that is then confirmed. And now the money for the seller is basically released. So on the seller side, you can then see here that the payout was released and everything went as it should. So that is great. That is how it works, guys. Cool, guys. So that is it. So as you can see, you can relatively easy no code your way to a fully working marketplace. And if you have any questions, always just reach out to me. And if you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe and maybe also give this video a like. I'm really hoping to see you in the next video. Thank you so much. See you guys. Bye bye. Ciao.